Welcome back to another Sunday morning hobby stream with Meg and Zach. We're working on Gitz. We're like putting them together, but no one cares. We're actually talking about Adepticon, Maelstrom Mixer, and our trip to the UK. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, we'll just talk about what we're hobbying, in case you're hobbying along and care. Although we encourage you not to.
We're talking a lot today.
Last week we had some serious painting advice from Devin, but this week we're just putting together actually some really old stuff. These are the Moon Clan Gloomspike Gitz Stabas.
This is actually the first model I ever put together, first warhammer model I ever put together.
Well, we didn't put them together, we painted them.
Oh, that's true. We got it out of like a bin.
We got them out of like a bin in a
so it's the first thing I painted
Game
from
Empire
Warhammer.
in Southern California.
We don't count Battle Masters.
Yeah, years ago. Well, yeah, and there were a few of these in there. We grabbed them and we painted them up, and that was like 2008.
And I painted one, and I was like, "Oh, that was really fun." And you're like, "Okay, now you got to do like 20 more." And I was like, "No, I'm not doing that."
So that's exciting. We're assembling them as shooters.
Yeah.
And we're also, well, that's what I'm working on. Meg is actually working, meanwhile, on
something else.
The Loon Smasher Fanatics. Those guys actually hide in this unit and then pop out. That's the way the rule works.
That's cute.
So you're going to build these guys.
These guys.
Not those guys.
Oh, but they're... Okay.
Yep, going to do the guys on the top.
I can't build the second one and we call it the top one?
So yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
Graham has been playing my Spider Fang on the channel, and he was kind of excited about these guys. And I kind of mentioned, I can't remember which one of us first said, we were sort of excited to use these little guys because they're so adorable.
They're really cute.
We'll go to the shoulder cam real quick.
Okay.
This is, in case you're not sure, and actually I should have grabbed the model for reference, but you guys know how big a lot of these models are. This is how big a single Gloomspike Gitz is.
Little guy. He's just a little guy.
Very tiny. I mean, that's basically like a token for a lot of armies. So I've put a few of them together just to get the hang of it. It's a really pretty great kit. It's old, but I hope they don't replace it for a while because it's kind of nice. It's a body and then you just put the arms on it. And that's
great.
It's very.
I think mine is pretty similar.
Yeah.
How do these compare in size to the zombies?
Well, the zombies are thinner for sure and a little taller.
Tactile, son.
I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a while since I've looked at one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. I'm kind of working at in 4 at a time. Here's the netter.
The netter?
Yeah, there's 2 guys with a net in the unit.
Oh.
I'm actually going to paint my net. I'm going to make these look like Moon Clan, not Spider Fang.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to have them... I'm not sure exactly what color I'm going to do yet. I think I might do like a purple, a dark purple, to kind of go with the red on the spiders. But I am going to make this look like spider webs to kind of match my Spider Fang army.
Cool.
At the very least, yeah. And then Meg...
I'm like looking at this, like one page.
Yeah,
like
same with this one. Same with this one. It's just like
okay. No, there's
the body.
a couple things, but
put arms on it.
It's pretty easy.
This is the banner. No, I didn't go with this banner actually. I went with this banner. This one has mushrooms too, but I went with this banner.
So it's okay for you to switch up what is it? The battle trait.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. No, all I'm doing is picking a different banner.
Yeah, got it.
Not switching up anything.
I thought you were doing Moon Clan something instead of Moon Clan or whatever. Okay.
Moon Clan instead of Moon Clan, yeah.
Whatever. We're good. Everything's fine. Should we talk about the mail time, right? Kind of.
Yeah, well, we gave our mail.
Yeah, we did have mail. We got it from Rudy. Thank you, Rudy. It was, what was it?
It was a box of Chaos Chosen, that Saray's going to be building.
He already took it home,
we'll have
so we can't show it off.
So Saray took it home yesterday when he was here. Yeah. So we've already done that.
Yeah, mail time's over. That was mail time.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yeah,
as
Rudy.
always, for the ongoing support. It was nice to get those.
Yep. Okay, we can just go for it.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk news yet, or is it too soon?
We might as well. We might as well get into the news. Yeah.
We'll do that then. I don't need to do this today. I just need to do the news. Here we go. It's called memes. Okay, Sports up first.
Up first
With
sports?
Liberty.
Okay.
Liberty's been tracking all of our games. Like he jumped on this. I don't remember who brought it up in a meeting, but he was like, I love spreadsheets, and then he started doing it.
Yeah.
I think he just started doing it on his own, actually.
Yeah, so he's been tracking
Yeah.
the month of March. He's been tracking to see how the different people who play on the channel have done.
Yeah.
How the different factions are doing.
Yeah. So this first screenshot is just the factions, right? Like
Yeah.
how many they've won or played. I am surprised we haven't done Daughters of Cain.
We're doing them tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Also, it looks
and
like...
we don't have last night's stats. That's fine.
We do. In some...
No, we don't, because it doesn't say Nighthawk.
I know, but in
Okay.
some he did. And others, I guess he didn't.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the news there, the sports news.
Yeah, we're playing Daughters of Cain versus Flesh Eater Courts tomorrow.
Yeah. Cool. And then this is the player stats.
This is the player
This is important.
stats.
It's very important to note that I am at 100%.
Yep.
I've won all my games in March, so I have retired.
Yeah.
You will not see me playing any more games. I need to go out with a winning record.
I'm making that joke for a few weeks now. Down at the bottom, you can see me.
Somebody is on one today.
You can see me at 0 wins and 3 losses.
So I'm better than Zach at this game.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
Which is pretty funny. I'm anticipating going 0-4 after tomorrow, too. Because I am still trying to figure out how to play Daughters of Cain.
Oh, yeah, Saray is beating me.
Right now, I'm actually only playing armies,
soups.
except for Nighthaunt, which I lost yesterday. And I've been, nerfed into oblivion, I will say that. That's not an excuse, but it was a really good game yesterday. Saray and I had a barn burner.
It was over 4 hours, you guys.
It was a long one.
Four
Yeah.
and a half hours.
A lot of my
You
games...
get a lot of hobbying done if you watch it.
A lot of my games are actually pretty short, but that one was a long one. And I don't really know how to play any of the armies I play anymore, I realized. And this is being reflected in the score. But it's fun, and I'm having close games, which is fun, because my loss points are pretty high, actually, which is nice.
Okay, did the first one. It was literally cut it out and like shave off mold lines.
Is that...
He's just like dead on the ground.
Is that one of them?
I don't know. It might be just a token.
It might be like a fun add-on thing.
Show them really quick.
I did see this, though. He's
funny.
barfing.
He's done. This one's done.
It
just goes on the base like that.
He's barfing, too.
I guess so. Yeah, he must be a token or something. He's on a different size base. He's on a 25 mil. Everything else is on 32s. So
they are?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this is for.
It's super funny.
Oh, it's probably a token to indicate where the fanatics are, like what unit you put them in,
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that works. I mean, you don't really need that in the
But look
modern
how good
rules.
I am at this. I've already done a whole model. Okay, yes. What else? Oh, yeah, this was helpful to tell us what missions we've been playing also.
Yeah,
because there's a
actually, that
lot
was-
we haven't played.
That was actually pretty helpful. And how many armies we've played from each faction, and
Yeah.
just in general, it's super useful.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, Liberty.
Yeah. Nobody. It's funny. Saray's 2-0.
He's beating me.
He's
That's
got the
fair.
best. He's got the best.
I guess I'll have to keep playing so I can beat Saray.
Yeah. You pretty much only really play 1 or 2 games a month anyway under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
That's probably
That's
about
all you
right.
guys need.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Is Adepticon. This was like, I think we've talked about it, but we want to keep talking about it because it's actually happening next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't we talk about that for a second?
Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly, Meg, ask here if you can maybe make that larger. The text. Yeah, I don't have my glasses on because I'm doing some sound.
And actually, while we're looking at this, let's catch up. So, Chris, thank you for the Hobby Club membership. Welcome, Jez.
Thank you,
One
Chris.
letter off from a disaster. Soups.
Jazz.
Well, yeah, that too. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. First speed painting, now speed assembling.
we
Is there
not-
anything Meg can't do? What?
Did we not make it bigger?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Would you like it even bigger?
Yes.
There you go. Stop getting old.
One more.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
There we
That's
go.
huge.
Well, again, I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, you're 40 too. Yeah,
Yep.
makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so Adepticon, this like landed in our laps last minute. We're
Yeah.
just so good they needed to have us.
Yeah.
So I'll be in the UK already and we'll talk about that. But Zach and Saray are gonna go.
Yes.
So if you're going, please stop by the booth and say hi. Please schedule a group photo
Yes.
so that they can come.
Yep.
And we take a group photo.
Yeah.
So we look popular.
Have we Meg actually created a Discord?
Yep.
We did. Okay, good.
Brett did a while ago because he was the only one going, and then we tagged in. We're like, "Oh, hey guys, let's take over this thread."
Yeah, Brett's going
So,
there
yeah.
for fun. He's been signed up for a while.
Yeah, he's not going to work.
Saray and
Don't
I are
bother him.
going. We just got a hotel. We got a hotel assignment. We're staying in a hotel called the Pfister. So
there you go.
So there you go. We'll be at the Pfister. But mostly we'll be at the convention center.
Mostly.
where the event will be taking place. And I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited about Adepticon.
Yeah. Oh man, we've never been. I have no idea what to expect.
I've never
well,
been
I mean, I won't be there, so it doesn't matter. But
I've never been to the Cream City.
guys, don't forget to vote in our poll. Like every poll is very important.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited, honestly. But
Yep.
also I'm a little nervous because we're going to stream, and we're only going to stream with about 75% of our tech.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the digital tech will be ours, but we can't take things like rigging and stuff like that. It's too much to take on the airplane, and so
yeah.
we're relying on Hank from Adepticon. We had a meeting with him. It went really well. We kind of went through things they've got and we've got. We think it's going to be okay. But, of course, you're always a little nervous because we're going from point A to point B across the country. We're not really even flying into Milwaukee. We're flying into Chicago.
You're flying into Chicago, and then you have to hop on a train. And Zach is like, I'm not comfortable with this.
Well, I'm fine with it. I'm just like, it's a lot of travel in one day. Meg won't even take me up to the airport the day of. I have to take the cow train up to the airport.
Because we have lives. I don't want to spend 2 hours taking you to the airport.
I guess it's true. There'd be a lot of traffic probably.
At that time, and then coming back. Yeah, no fun. So, yes. So, streaming the championships. Streaming something on Saturday. I don't know if you guys decided yet. It's either Spearhead or the doubles. And then Wednesday, if you guys get the tech under control, everything's fine, then they'll stream, reveals?
We might be doing a reveal. We're not sure on that
Don't
one.
know.
Yeah,
but yeah. Anyways, so that's Adepticon. Wahoo! Yeah. More news. Let's see. Okay.
Is anyone in chat? Sorry, Meg, real quick. Is anyone in chat right now in here going to Adepticon? Just out of curiosity.
Tell us.
Yeah.
So, one other important thing that will be happening at Adepticon is we're going to talk to Andy.
Yep.
He's the outreach coordinator from Warhammer.
For Games Workshop. Yep.
Yeah. So that's going to be our ticket to the gravy train.
Yeah, we're excited. We've heard back from him. We have a meeting with him. Should be cool, and we're excited to hang out with Andy. And actually, I don't know if Matt Rose is going to be there. I haven't asked.
I don't think. Actually, I have no idea.
We weirdly didn't ask.
I didn't ask.
You think we would have?
Well, we can harass Matt Rose. We can send him a note and find out. But yeah, so the important thing is that we had to. We sent Andy a meme as a gift. We were gonna start barraging him with them, and Liberty and Soups made up a bunch of good ones.
Yeah.
So there you go.
This
is us reaching out to Andy.
These ones are kind of sent. The Soupses were kind of sent after. Some of these on the left are Soupses. Those two. And
some are Soups, some are Liberty.
Those ones are actually I think sent after we wrote up the email. So the one I sent was the
different one. Yeah.
Was the Dave Chappelle one with him. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we're going to Warhammer World. That's one of the things we're doing in the UK. Actually, let's talk about that. We're coming to the UK. And And we're signed up to do a few things there. It turned into like a bigger work trip than expected, I think, for us. But yeah, we'll be at Warhammer World on the 4th. I like have the dates all backwards.
Oh, yeah.
So Warhammer World will be the 4th, and Soups helped us out. He reserved a couple of tables. So
Thank you, by the way, Soups.
yeah, Zach and I will be playing Spearhead, and then if you want to play 40K, there will be a table for that too.
Will we be playing Spearhead?
I mean, sorry, Age of Sigmar. No, okay. I'm an idiot. Yeah. So yeah, you guys should show up and hang out. And again, we'll do a group photo so we look popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the UK.
Did I say the 4th? Shit, I meant the 5th. Sorry. Shit. Yeah, the 5th. Let's get out of here. Okay.
Wrong date.
I put the wrong date. My bad. Friday's when we're leaving.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyway, so we were like, Umi, you staying? You gonna hang out? And this is what Umi had to say. But it's a meme by Soups. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I'll fix it. I know. I'm sorry.
Honestly. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We haven't posted it that much. Actually, we haven't posted it anywhere.
We've been sharing it on every stream.
We've just been putting it on the streams. Yeah, the wrong date.
The wrong date.
Great.
That's fine.
It's great.
But
we're good,
if you have any questions about anything or you want to come hang out or anything like that, in the
another event thread. Yep.
Yeah, there's an event thread for it in the Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this?
So, since you're traveling so much, we got you a new suitcase. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, we have kind of one large and one small suitcase, but we think we might need 2 large ones for the UK.
Yeah, and one of ours is broken. So anyway, I wanted to get you a suitcase that matched your beloved kitchenware, skillet, and toaster oven. So everything is skin flavored. Soups made that.
I was going to say, you took this picture. One, I was like, where is this picture taken? That's still in the Ross.
You're like, I don't remember seeing that on my suitcase.
So this picture was taken while you're still in the Ross?
Yes, because I wanted to post it. I posted it in Discord and was like, look, I got him matching luggage.
And then the skin, the skull from Soups. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it too carefully, so I was like, wait, is there a weird skull on it? Like, I actually don't want
You're like, oh no, she bought me a weird face luggage.
That's going to get opened up all the time by TSA.
Yeah. Okay, lastly, I don't know. This one was funny. You liked this one.
Oh,
that was your favorite out of Nick's.
This is pretty funny. Soups made this one.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we included. Did we include a picture of this later in
yeah, there's a picture in fan stuff. Yeah.
I guess we'll talk about this later when we get there. Then
Zach was just talking about how dumb fish are, and then that's the meme. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
That's something like that.
Oh, Saray, update. Bike not covered in rats. That's good to know. Yeah, Saray.
More news updates.
Yeah, more news. Haha. Breaking. This just in. Saray's motorcycle is not covered in rats.
Consumed by rats.
Apparently, he had to move his motorcycle because it had become a hub. He was describing it as a hub for a rat staging area where rats were using it to break into the foundation of a house. And that's all I can really say about it. He can more. He's on site, I guess. He can deliver more news as it's forthcoming.
Yeah.
That's
Anyways,
the news.
That was the news.
That's the news.
And one of the dates is wrong.
Yeah,
it'll be fine. Everything's fine. If you get there Friday, just spend the night.
Not the best news.
What?
Segment.
I thought it was fun.
No, I'm just kidding. Like just because of our mistakes, but it is funny.
There's just the one that I did.
Yeah, thanks for the skin suitcase, by the way, Meg.
You're welcome. I know it's like your new favorite color.
Yeah. I am excited for these trips.
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel excited about Adepticon until we get a tech thumbs up, though.
Until we get a tech... Oh, yeah. You guys will be fine, I think.
Yeah, I think so, too. Hank is a pro. And there seems to be... And Paul, the guy helping us, the Age of Sigmar guy, everybody seems super cool so far.
Yeah, they're on top of it.
It's hard not to be excited for the event, to be honest with you. Yeah, but it doesn't look like anyone here so far. I haven't seen anyone mention that they're going.
They're going. Yeah.
That's okay.
It is okay. I know Timbit's going.
Timbit
And
is-
he's entering 3 things in the Golden Demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they're going to get footage of all that stuff, too. So we'll throw together a video or maybe an intro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is cool. So Timbit, I know, is going. Brett will be there, obviously. I don't remember who else. Oh, Devin. Devin will be there.
That's right. Devin will be there. Yeah. Brett will be there.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, Voodoo.
Yeah. It should be a fun time.
Should be.
Never been to Adepticon before. By all accounts, seems like it's definitely one of the ones you need to go to sometime in your life as a war
Oh,
game.
Dan will be there, too.
Dan from Bear Cavalry
Yeah.
Paints will be there. Yeah. So I'm excited. It's going to be interesting to see like, you know, Nova, LVO, and now Adepticon. I've been to all 3, and so I'm kind of curious just to see how they can compare. And I've been to a ton of LVOs and 3 Novas now. Jeez.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I'm actually more excited that Adepticon is taking place in Milwaukee, the Cream City, and not Chicago, the Windy City.
You guys know that's real, right? The Cream City is actually what it's called. That wasn't a joke. Why is it called the Cream City, Zach?
Yeah. So.
Oh, I guess we don't want to give away the answer in the poll, right? Is there an answer? Or do we not want to talk about this yet?
We can talk about it. Well, let's talk about it after the
Yeah,
the
we'll
poll,
talk about it afterwards.
The poll,
Yeah. When we're done.
A little bit later. when we close the poll. Yeah, I've never been to Wisconsin. I've never really been to like the upper Midwest, Minnesota. It's
We did like one stop in Chicago and that was it. Like we stayed overnight and it didn't really do much.
We've been through Illinois a few times.
Hi, Chimerics.
Yeah, we've been through Illinois a few times. I wouldn't say we've really taken it in. You know what I
No, we
mean?
went to dinner and then like the next day I remember on our way out we went to Hooters. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
We chose to go to Hooters. I was like, you know what? I've never been. Let's just do it. 'Cause it was right there.
I'd never been either.
And it was weird and I didn't like it.
It was not great.
And the food wasn't good.
The food was not good. Everybody says their wings are good.
I'm like, yeah, but
Well, I
not that
think
good.
my guess is that their wings were good for like 2000, 90s maybe. Back when wings weren't as popular and they're like not kind of all over the place. Nowadays, I'm guessing their wings have been outclassed by numerous
Anything
places.
else?
Yeah, wings
Yeah.
kind of took off in popularity.
Bonchon is the best.
Yeah,
I think those are my favorite wings.
Yeah, Bonchon is good. So I think it'll be exciting. But Adepticon used to be in really like a kind of a
Suburb of Chicago,
lame suburb of Chicago, apparently. And I didn't hear a lot of good stories. Like Brad or people who went didn't have like a ton of positive things to say about
The location?
Yeah.
Not the event?
Oh, I
or-
think the event was good.
Okay.
But yeah, kind of like you're saying, like the location, I don't think had outstanding reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know if anybody here has been to it before, but
Pork chop, hello.
okay.
Their wings are not good. My brother took me there on my birthday once as a joke. We both regretted it. That was how I felt when we went. I was like, this was supposed to be silly and it's just kind of bad.
It's kind of bad.
Hey, Chef.
I'm not sure. Like,
Oh, bad parking at the last location, sounds like.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot of things. I've heard it was sort of like you were walking up and down this like street that barely had sidewalks, and it's cold and it's windy, and just like it just seemed to be a little bit of a mess.
You know what I'm kind of jealous of?
What's
like
that?
I know I can't go. I'll be in the UK, which is also pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I want to see the Golden Demon stuff up close. Like I'm very interested in the hobby portion.
Oh, yeah,
of
that'll be
this
cool.
thing. That's going to be so cool for you guys. And then is this where they have the big display board competition too? I think. I think he was saying that.
Okay.
Yeah. So get a lot of pictures.
Yeah, we
Please.
will. We're taking Sunday. We're pretty confident that we're not going to be streaming the doubles. And instead we'll be streaming Spearhead on Saturday. And then on Sunday, taking some time for Saray and I to just explore the event. And get a lot of photography, get a lot of footage, take some video for things. Because otherwise we won't really have time to do that as much. I will say this, the actual game, folks at home, just FYI, will be Thursday and Friday, the games.
Yeah. Weird.
It's not the weekend. So that's good news and bad news for a lot of people, right? A lot of people actually, Thursday is when YouTube activity really starts to take off as people stop working at their jobs after 3 straight days and transition to fucking off. So that'll be good. If you happen to
be fucking off that day.
If you happen to be fucking off, we're there for you. We'll be covering 3 games on Thursday and 2 games on Friday. It's just a 5-round event, folks. There's no championship 8-round elimination like there is at LVO. And I gotta say, I appreciate that. Honestly. So, and then Saturday, the championships is over. We'll have had a winner. And then, but there is a 1-day, 3-round Spearhead RTT. And we thought that would be fun to do because we haven't covered a ton of Spearhead on our channel.
At all. When have we ever covered Spearhead?
Yeah, we haven't covered Spearhead really on our channel. So I'm kind of excited to, have a 3-round event.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
So that'll be Saturday, kind of during our normal time. So if you're, if you watch our live streams, gaming live streams on Saturday mornings, Pacific time, and you tune in next week, we'll be there. It's just that Saray and I will be doing the Spearhead event.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
We got a super chat to catch up on.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Molecule. He says, Zach, have you created one of those disc things? That thing I don't read. I think it has memes.
He's quoting you.
What? What is it?
It's.
Did I say this?
You were like, do we have a Discord thing for when we were talking about Adepticon? I'm like, a thread, yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, Zach doesn't pay attention to you guys in Discord. Isn't that sad?
I do. I have a few threads that I go to a lot, but I for whatever reason, I just didn't know if we had an Adepticon.
What's your top muted thread?
Muted?
Yeah.
I don't have any of them muted.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, I don't have any of them muted.
I don't mute the Old World or Horus Heresy or 40K.
Well, what would it mean if it was muted? I don't get.
It just means you don't get the notifications every time somebody posts something.
Oh, that's not. No, I definitely don't have any of them muted.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I go to all the threads and at least see what people are up to.
Okay. That's good.
I think so, right?
It's good. It's good.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I don't mute anything.
Okay. It kind of makes it sound like you mute things.
Oh my gosh. This head won't stick. Is that what she's... No, I don't think so. Okay.
Is this a good... Do you want to do our
segment?
Our segment?
Yeah, we should do our segment. Let's do it. I'm gluing this idiot's head on.
Yeah, we have an exciting segment. No surprise. We're going to keep talking about... one second. Let me do a little using a blade towards my thumb activity.
Oh, smart.
Which everybody does, apparently.
Oh my god, I love these models. They never need to change these models.
I know.
They're so cute.
These ones too.
Does anybody out there want these? To change?
The little goblins?
Yeah. They're so cute. Moonclaw Stabbas.
Stabbas, yeah. And Meg is doing the Spore Fanatic people.
Soups is chastising me.
Yeah. I absolutely don't want them to change. Although, I guess they will one day. But yeah, it's a pretty good kit, I'll be honest. It's so tiny. They're so tiny.
It's so cute. And it's a good one for kids. so easy to put together. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so we figured we would chat a little bit more about Adepticon, our trip to the UK, and also we figured we would toss in something else coming down our pipeline. We're having a busy spring.
Yeah. At the start of the year, we were like, let's make spring really easy. Let's not do a whole lot.
Well, no, that was June. We're going to try to do.
Oh, it's June.
And I think we still are.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can do this. We can aim for June.
Yeah. I think we still are is the plan, but
Yeah.
we'll see. You got to take the opportunities as they come, you know. So, what can we do? Say no to?
Oops.
You did it. You
I
made
didn't
some
mean to
fan
do
stuff.
that.
So I don't know why I just reached over and pressed.
I was really just pushing the group
random buttons
and then accidentally pushed
Oh,
it
I
twice.
see. I see. Yeah, that's happened
So
before.
that you could.
Okay.
your
What do
thing.
we got here? This one right here, Meg. Discussion.
No, it's a ranking.
Ranking. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what we figured we would do, and Meg, you're going to control this.
Yeah, I'll control
system?
the little. Yeah.
All right,
little
we're
dudes.
going to chat here for a little while we work, and let us know what you think. We have
Yeah.
three events coming up, and we wanted to, Meg and I and Saray as well, we want to kind of like get our bearings and have a sense of what we have in store for us. And so we decided what we would do is we would take Adepticon, Maelstrom Mixer there in the middle, and our trip to the UK. And what we would do is we would kind of rank Adepticon, Maelstrom Mixer, and in general the United Kingdom on weather.
It's like we're not even going to the UK. We're going to England. That's it.
England.
Like London and Nottingham, and that's pretty much it.
Weather.
But it's the whole UK. Yeah.
So you can see here we've got weather,
Yep.
food. Mm-hmm. The blue box
It's a dice.
is a die
It's for games.
for games, gaming.
A hard hat for safety.
Safety. We're gonna rank safety. We're gonna rank colors.
Colors.
And finally, Brett. How much Brett is going to be at
Our
each-
level of Brett.
our level of Brett.
Yeah.
Let's start here. Now, Meg, do we want to do weather first?
Yes.
Okay.
What's going on in this? Sorry.
Yeah. So
Sure.
sorry, we want to do weather first. So, Adepticon, Milwaukee, weather.
Okay. I don't know much about weather over there. I would assume it's going to be cold. Like snowy, maybe?
Well,
Those giant piles of snow that end up in parking lots.
Yeah, I've talked about that before. In general, my assumption of Adepticon and weather is that, right, it's going to be windy, could be rainy, could be sleet. It's March, it's late March, but it is Milwaukee, which is pretty far north, and it's interior of the country. It's not coastal or anything like that. So I think that the weather in Milwaukee is going to be not good.
I don't think it's going to be good either.
Yeah, this is a question people are asking. Is 1 good or 5 good?
Well, basically, so we can't do math. We're going to have you guys tally up the points. So obviously 5 is good.
5 is good. I think the weather is going to be a solid 1.
Yeah, I put
In
1.
Milwaukee.
I put
Okay.
1, yeah. Maelstrom Mixer is here. It's
Maelstrom
in San
is
Jose.
in San Jose in May. Early May.
Yeah.
Early May.
And it's in San Jose. It's going to be good
Some
weather.
of the best weather in the country.
We don't even have
it's
to
a
talk
5.
about
It's a
this.
5. Yeah.
Definitely a 5. You guys want to go to this event if you want good weather.
Yeah.
If that's important to you.
Now, UK gets a little more interesting, Meg. the whole entire
UK seems like it's going to be a grab bag. Like, you don't really... everyone is like, well, it says this thing, but it's never this thing, and it's going to rain. Like, we're definitely going to get rain. If we're lucky, we'll get sun. Right?
Yeah, I feel like whenever British people talk about the weather, well,
Apparently, it's a thing they do. They just talk about the weather.
we've been warned a couple times that the weather could be erratic around this time.
Yes.
That makes sense. I mean, I grew up in the East Coast, Pennsylvania, Maryland area, and honestly, late March, early April is pretty erratic. Like you could have an 80-degree day where I grew up in this time of the year, or you could have a night that dips down to 38, something like that. Maybe not freezing anymore, but yeah. Soup says clothing wise, bring everything.
I did.
What do you want to rank this? I have a thought.
I mean,
here.
I would give it like a 2
That's
or
what
a 3.
I was thinking 2.
Because like it sounds like
bullshit.
a lot of bullshit.
Sounds like a lot of bullshit.
Well, it is annoying to have to pack for every type of weather.
Right.
So that's packing though, but
like what I'm not being told. What I'm not being told.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Is that
but there might be some, so it can't be a 1. Is my point.
Right. What
Maybe
I'm not.
a 2
But what
or
I,
3.
that's the thing. What I'm not being told by the Brits is like, get ready. It could be really nice. No one said anything like that.
Yeah.
It's all
it might be a good time weather-wise.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we want? 2 or 3?
2.
Okay, it's a 2.
Okay.
You guys are a 2. Okay. What's next? What do we want to talk about next?
Food.
Okay, this is a taco or a sandwich?
It's a taco.
But is a taco a sandwich?
It's not. I'm a firm believer that a taco is not a sandwich.
Okay.
A taco's a taco.
Food at Adepticon. I have to imagine it's not going to be good.
Well,
it's convention food.
Yeah, so this
Right?
is not a slight against a city of Milwaukee or its food. My guess is most cities in the U.S., most cities in the world, I think you can find good food. People kind of make fun of different places, like, oh, it's the Midwest, it's the UK, it's not going to have good food. But I think in a city, you're going to be fine. I know I'm excited to try Jets, which Chris...
Jets?
Yeah, pizza, which Chris recommended to me. It's a Detroit-style pizza. I realize we won't be in Detroit, but the Great Lakes area.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get to a bar in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling like you're right, though, about convention food for sure. I think convention food tends to be bad. Now, what Hank told us from Adepticon is that this year he thinks that they actually have some good food there.
Oh, yeah. Did he say like food trucks? Barry is saying pizza truck, but what does he know? Has he been to Adepticon?
Well, he's probably heard because
Yeah, but still.
So I don't know. It's a grab bag. But
Should we put 3?
I was gonna say 3.
Okay, let's put it at 3.
Saray and I will have to let you know.
Yeah. You guys have to follow up on all this. Okay, Maelstrom Mixer. Maelstrom Mixer is great. So there's no food. Well, there's snacks. It's okay. Sorry, let me start over. Maelstrom Mixer takes place in a giant bar type setup, but it's also like a big room to host things like this. And so there's going to be bar food and drinks, which is nice.
Yeah.
But you're also in the middle of San Jose, so you just
they let you
walk,
take outside food in.
You just walk like 2 minutes or not even, like it's next to you, right? And you just get whatever food you want and bring it in. So I think that's pretty cool. It'll be expensive because of San Jose.
It will be expensive.
Everything here is expensive.
There is a really kind of nice, like weird, interesting Portuguese restaurant across the corner. In the evenings, they set up a bunch of taco stands, and they're super good.
Yeah.
And they're not expensive.
Yeah,
they're like
fair.
$3 or $4 for a street taco. So, and you need like 3 of them probably. So you get like 3 of those, maybe 4. And they're really good. Also worth pointing out that oftentimes Cinco de Mayo, this is Cinco de Mayo weekend. Yeah. So a lot of times there's kind of like events going on.
It's going to be fun.
Centered around that as well. So it's pretty good food. What would you rank the food for Mixer Bag? The food options?
Oh, I mean a 5, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Like, there's a lot of choice.
Yeah. If we're including drink as well, Haberdashers is right there. Like, you could... Yeah, in fact, that's something we should do. We should take a bunch of people to Haberdashers. It's kind of hipstery, but it's like a speakeasy. You actually go underground.
Kind of hipstery.
Into a basement. And it's nice. It's dark. It's cool. All right.
It's a nice dark basement. Good job, Zach.
Yeah, it's a dark.
All right, I'm giving this a 5.
Basement with hipsters serving you drinks.
I think Maelstrom Mixer gets a 5. Okay, the UK food.
Yeah, how are you feeling about UK food?
I mean, I'm excited about it, but I don't, we hear things like it's not, I don't know. There's like weird stereotypes and stuff. Soups, we didn't have time to do anything. You were here for not long enough. Yeah. So I don't know how much
Yeah,
I
next time,
believe
next time
that.
soups. Me either.
And I'm excited about it, especially because I'm not picking out any of my meals.
Yeah, Soups is going to pick out your food.
Yeah.
He's going to largely be picking out, to a degree, where I eat anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's already planned out. Yeah.
So I'm excited. Honestly, yeah, from my observation with British food in the U.S., I've had food that, first of all, I've never really had British food in the U.S. with a Brit. Steven has looked at some of the food I've had and pictures, has probably as soups or other Brits. And in general, I'm a pretty big fan of the style of British food, which is like, it's bar food, which is fun. And also a lot of it's just kind of like vegetable, potato, meat.
Yeah.
Right? And I love that. Like,
Oh, that's right. Pastries. I'm like,
yeah,
everything's in a pastry.
we
That's
know,
gonna be great.
We know that they're good bakers. We know that that's a thing.
that's right, because of Great British Bake Off.
Yeah, and I love pasties, like savory meat pastry things. So I'm actually pretty excited about British food. I also kind of have a hunch that it has sort of a bad reputation, but I think its reputation.
I think it'll be good.
European countries kind of like to do that to each other, and then that's what we get here in America is what different European countries say to about each other. I will say this. My sister, who's a really good foodie, and a good amateur chef, like me, I got my love for cooking from her. She just got back. She's been to Spain a few times. And Spain is kind of known for having good food. But my sister was sort of like, honestly, the problem with Spanish food is that you start to realize there's like 6 different things. She's like, we travel all over the country. She's like, I've been there multiple times. And she's like, in general, it's like Spanish food is like 6 different things.
Kind of boring because you're always eating the same thing.
Theoretically, me and her are taking an Italy trip next year. And she's a lot more excited for that because she's been there before. And she says, up and down the Italian peninsula, every other.
I mean, that's what your family does is Italian food.
Right, but she said there's just a bigger variety of different food. And I'm expecting that in the UK, like a little bit more variety. So we'll see.
Looney, what did Zach do wrong? Okay, so what do we want to give the UK then?
I'm going to give it
England.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay, I think that's fair. That's what I was going to say because I'm excited about it.
I'm excited.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How I'm going to feel about it.
As I've said a million times.
So I think that's why we can't do a 5. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. As I've said a million times, I'm excited for Old Speckled Hen on tap.
Okay. What are we doing next? Yeah. Pasty. Why wouldn't you say pasty? What else would you say?
That's how they were pronounced.
Would you say pasty?
Maybe.
What? Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, you guys stole all the food. Okay, what are we talking about next?
Yeah.
Pasty. What? I'm not saying that. No, it's pasty. Anyway.
I bet different. Okay, yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh, I like Old Speckled Hen, Catherine Mannering.
It's pronounced jiggly.
It's probably my favorite British beer. I like it. I'm not like porters and stouts are okay. I know you guys have a lot of those. And I'm not a big fan of Boddingtons. I think Boddingtons is kind of like not. It's kind of blah. It's okay. I know people like Boddingtons.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
It's a beer, a British beer. That's popular in the U.S. Not really though. Gaming.
Pasty, like Pasadena. Pasty? I'm not saying pasty. It sounds weird. Okay. What are we doing? Safety? Where are we going to be safest?
No. Gaming.
Gaming. Okay.
Yeah. All right. This should be pretty good on many of these, right?
I should hope so. I mean, Adepticon, you're going to be in a convention center the whole time.
Games.
Like, pretty much the whole time.
I think Adepticon...
So I think you're going to be pretty safe.
Adepticon... Are we talking about safety or gaming?
Oh, gaming. God, I keep switching back and forth. I'm so sorry. Okay. Like, it's that 30-second thing. I already forgot.
Adepticon. Gaming, yeah. My guess is there'll be a lot of gaming going on in Adepticon. It is a giant game. It is like one of the biggest gaming conventions in the U.S. So I think it's probably going to be a 5. Now, sadly,
they also have like every game.
Yeah. Now, sadly for Saray and I, we probably won't be indulging in much gaming, although we will be watching a lot of games, which is kind of fun. But then Sunday we're going to go look around. I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah.
But Adepticon is kind of known for being like the convention where you can play a lot of GW out of print games. Mm-hmm. I know Brett goes every year and plays something like Battlefleet Gothic or Aeronautica.
Yeah.
Epic, all these games that GW has made in the past 25 years just have a community, and it shows up at Adepticon. I'm definitely looking to dip in on some BattleTech events, see what's going on there,
right.
to satiate my BattleTech curiosity.
Oh my god. Guys, we're going to be a BattleTech channel at some point.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, I mean, that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
All
Maelstrom Mixer is a little more in the middle.
Maelstrom Mixer, yeah,
There's a few games.
So Friday night before the main deal,
Sorry.
what you're going to have are, again, some out-of-print games. There's Aeronautica.
But it's going to be big Aeronautica.
Well, both. There's some small Aeronautica, and then also there is a 28mm size Aeronautica. So using Warhammer 40K models to play Aeronautica, which is exciting. We've done this before at Nova, and so we're kind of excited to have this happen once again at Maelstrom Mixer. It's going to be a lot of fun. But if you don't like the Warhammer 40,000 universe, there's also Kill Team on Friday.
Right. There's no Age of Sigmar at all. Like
no Sigmar, no BattleTech, no board gaming.
No, but there's space to bring board games if you want it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, gaming. I want to say it's like a 3, maybe.
I'm going to say it's a 3.
Okay. Yeah. 3 for gaming.
3 for gaming.
Yeah.
Just because it only has really 40K in the 40K world.
Yeah. UK should be 5. That's where Games Workshop is.
Yeah, kind of.
All their games.
That's kind
every
of
game.
That's kind of the funny part about it. We're
doing game night with Soups and his friends.
Yeah, which I'm excited for.
So there's a lot of games there.
Yeah.
Also, we might play video games or computer, whatever they are.
Computer games.
I don't know.
Was Hank
games you play on your computer and not in a console?
Was Hank Hill calling video games? That's a video game.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm old. That's not even an excuse. I'm just not with it with games.
Yeah, people much older than us play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the UK is definitely going to have good gaming.
Yeah, that's like all we're doing.
That's all we're doing.
So better.
It is, I mean, language plays a role, but we know that our second largest amount of viewers come from the UK.
Yep.
And we're a gaming channel.
Yep.
And a hobby channel. So clearly that must be a thing over there. Clearly they must like games in the UK.
That's theirs.
I'm excited to... I mean, here's the thing, though. We live in such a globalized society, and we live in the Bay Area, and we know Brits. We know British people. So, like, I've gamed with British people already. So it's not going to be a cool new experience for me, but I am excited nevertheless.
Okay. You know they're not all the same, right?
I know, but it's fun to play somebody from a different country, like, for the first time, right? Why not? Is that weird? Okay, I guess
I'm not like...
I guess I said a cringy...
No, it's funny. Like, because I play a game with Steven does not remove how excited I am to play a game with, like, Soups or Yusuf or Umi.
Well, that's different. I mean, that's just like your friends from the other side of the world, right? You don't get to do it very often, and it's exciting. But I guess just like, not just like playing the person individually, but like more so like being involved in the game or like the culture. And in that case, it will be different because we'll be there playing. So I'm kind of excited. Yeah. I'm actually excited to play a game in Warhammer World.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, Polly's from a different country. Okay, what are we talking about next? Is now when we talk about safety?
Safety, yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's talk about safety.
Now we can talk about safety.
All right.
Okay.
What? How do we feel about safety at Adepticon for me and Saray?
Right. So I was saying that earlier. when I wasn't supposed to be saying it, that I feel like you guys will be pretty safe because you're going to be in the convention center like all day. Like, who's coming in to attack you?
I don't know.
What do you think?
Well,
I mean, how much walking around are you going to be doing at night? What's it like in Milwaukee?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're just making shit up.
No, I'm not. I haven't said anything yet. I'm.
No, I mean when we judge this.
Oh, I see. No,
Excuse me.
I sort of feel like it's a lot of different travel modes. It's a lot of different travel modes while I'm carrying some expensive equipment. So I'm not excited about that.
Oh, that's fair. You're
Yeah.
plane to train to...
Train.
Just one train.
No, two trains. I have to take a train up to San Francisco.
Oh, that. Yeah.
And then, which is actually what I'm most worried about. And then I have to, from there, take a plane. I'm kind of fine with the airports are pretty intense.
Yeah.
But then the train.
That's true. You have to fly on an airplane, and they're not looking too safe.
Then the second, right. Then the second train. But I'll have Saray with me, and he's pretty big and tough looking. So I don't think anyone would go.
Saray's pretty big and tough looking. You can hide behind Saray.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll have a problem there. It's really the unnecessary one I'm taking, which is the train up the peninsula.
It is necessary.
The most, like, I feel like but on the plus side, I'll be able to just call you and be like, hey, I'm not going because the cameras got stolen. And it'll be like, that'll be that.
Yeah.
So that'll be quick and easy. And then I'll just come back home.
Okay.
If that happens.
Okay, but that still would, that hypothetical situation makes it less safe.
It does. Yeah, there's a lot of travel.
That's fair.
Kind of like you're saying, once I get to the convention center and the hotel and everything, I'm kind of not worried.
Yeah.
But it's the travel and me announcing on the internet that I'll be carrying a bunch of, expensive equipment and stuff like that. So we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and give it like a 2.
Okay, I was going to say 2 or 3. Yeah. So 2, we want to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I might get mugged and robbed.
Oh. Maelstrom Mixer.
I'm feeling pretty safe about Maelstrom Mixer.
Yeah, it's in the middle of San Jose, and there's a lot of foot traffic. Like, people are...
Yeah. San Jose...
It's very busy, so I feel like it's pretty safe at night.
Yeah. It's the safest city in the U.S. with a population over 1 million. So... how
about that for a stat?
Yeah, that's a stat. So what I would say is I'm mostly feeling good about not getting mugged in San Jose.
San Jose, yeah. The only part that does feel sketchy, right, is if you're walking to your car and your car is like kind of far away and not in the parking lot because you didn't want to pay for parking, which is what I do like all the time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. So it could be potentially a little unsafe.
I think,
but not.
Yeah.
Not really. I'd say a 4.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons homelessness in California, or at least in San Jose in the Bay Area, doesn't seem to get fixed is because while we do have a lot of homeless people, and your walk from point A to point B in San Jose, you might encounter several. They don't really interact with you. You know what I mean? We walk around downtown San Jose all the time. And almost 9 times out of 10, they're not even asking for anything. They're just there. Right? If they were more violent or attacked you, then it would probably be a problem that got addressed much quicker, right?
Maybe, yeah.
So if you're new, in all seriousness, if you're coming into the area for Maelstrom Mixer, which many of you are, you're walking around in the evening by yourself or just with a small group of people, you'll probably will see homeless people.
But you'll be okay.
But nothing ever happens. Very, very little. Yeah, very little reports of any of that. So yeah, definitely a 4.
I'll give it a 4. It's not perfect.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
All right, the UK. This is a long airplane flight, so I'm terrified that it's going to fall into the ocean.
Yeah. The plane
I'm just
situation,
afraid that it's just going to drop from the sky.
The plane situation is a problem right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
No, Polly, that's not what we're saying.
No, I'm saying
Maniac.
if they were, sadly, probably if they were poly, it would get dealt with.
But that's not really the UK's fault. That's just the flight.
Well,
Also,
yeah.
I'm going to be walking around a lot. It's like very walkable and going to bars and stuff and be out.
Yeah,
like,
they have a
late.
lot of. I don't know.
So I don't know what the riffraff is like over there. Could be unsafe.
I feel like I see. It's kind of similar to the U.S. where people who don't live in London talk about how London is like a cesspool of violence and murder, but then in reality, it's just not the case. So I'm sort of expecting that.
Oh my God, Captain Mannerings, don't tell me this.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the UK safety at 3.
3.
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like it's the same as San Jose. I feel like it's a 4.
A 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Plus, I'll be hanging out with Soup. We'll be hanging out with Soup, so he'll deal with it.
No, Looney, that's what I'm saying. I know everybody outside of major cities in any country. Whenever you have people outside of a major city, especially if they've lived most of their life outside of a major city, they look at cities and they go, "Oh, it's violent and full of homeless people and awful." Then you go there, and none of that's really that true. It's more true than like your country village or town, where the violence more so is likely to just take place within the home.
Yeah.
So that's kind of been my observation, at least in the U.S. And I feel like I hear people, I've heard the same from both sides in the UK already. Some people are like, London's awful, and then Londoners like, it's fine. Yeah.
Sorry, reading chat. Do gangs in the UK yell pip pip cheerio as they mug you? Okay, sorry.
Maybe 100 years ago.
Soup says we can't go to any dark, empty alleyways. That's a bummer. Okay, colors. We're moving on to colors.
Colors. What colors?
We're looking at the colors of the logos.
You said
I
that.
think, yeah.
But I planned all along to just talk generally about
That's
the
fine.
colors
That's
available
fine.
at the location.
Well, it's going to be all colors.
But how much?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like how many different colors will be at Adepticon? And in what number?
So anyway, this logo has gray and red and yellow. So I would expect to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen pictures of the venue, and it has kind of that like Apple campus white, lots of lighting vibes. And then Milwaukee in general
we'll see a lot of cream.
is the
That's
cream
what we're gonna
city.
See.
So in Milwaukee, the people mostly white. I'm expecting to see a lot of white and cream. And so I'm not actually expecting a variety of colors. The food is, I think, a lot of pizza. Not too many colors on pizza. The beer.
What about the models people are playing with? They'll be painted.
But they're small. You won't see them.
Okay. Okay.
So I think it's going to be limited in colors.
Sure. Let's give it a 1, 2.
2.
I don't know how to do this anymore.
Well, yours is good too. The logo,
No, it's fine.
No, the logo will be a factor.
The logo's cool, actually.
It's a good logo.
What is this, like Terminator and regular skull? Why does the half of it look like?
Not as cool as the logo you made though for Maelstrom Mixer.
Very nice of you.
Which is so cool.
It's fine.
It doesn't even need the title of the event on it.
I didn't add the title to the logo. I kept them all separate. Anyways, colors at Maelstrom Mixer. We're going to be in a bar. And
not at Adepticon, Haiti. Is going to be my guess on that. But yeah, we're going to be at a bar, but it will be decorated for Cinco de Mayo.
oh, sure, that's true. That'll be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some colors.
Yeah, it'll have a lot of color. There'll be a lot of colors going on, I think.
There will be a lot of colors. So where are we putting this? 3? I don't know. I don't know how to rank this.
Well, like how many colors do you think, how colorful in general do you find it when we go to San Jose? I mean, we live in San Jose, but when we're in downtown San Jose.
Okay, the UK.
Wait, you think going 3?
I guess. I don't know what you're talking about. In my head, we were going to talk about the logos.
Well, the logos... Okay, well, then do the logo.
No, it's okay. What do we want to say?
I think the logo then would be a 3. No, the logo would be a 4 here. You've got...
I didn't even put these... So I made the logo forever ago. We need a new one. Yeah, it's, outdated. But the colors... I didn't choose these colors. Brett wanted to update the colors for the new year, and so he picked bluish for a lot of it.
Okay.
Liberty.
Yeah, I would give it a 3 then.
Okay, let's do 3.
All right. We got the classic Union Jack here.
Mm-hmm. But the UK is a really big place, even though we're just going to England, and there's probably a lot of colors.
Well,
I imagine there will be a lot of green, but the sky will be gray.
No, not a lot of colors, is my understanding. I think they have...
But they have rain.
They have red because they have their phone booths and their double-decker buses.
Oh, right.
Which are both red. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I don't think you see a lot of different colors.
So they're just going to have red.
I think it's a lot of red and gray and browns. I think it's pretty limited on colors. Their food, they have a sauce called brown sauce.
Oh, my God.
I mean, brown is a color, but it's not colorful color, right? There's going to be brown.
It's going to be brown and red.
White.
And gray
red,
for the sky.
Gray.
That's all the colors they have. Okay. There you go. It's a 1.
It's a 1
1
for
colors. Yeah. Although, I was right about the green. Okay. Last one. What is this one? This is the best one.
How much Brett will be at each one.
Yeah.
Okay. So there will be Brett available at Adepticon, but it'll be a diluted down version of Brett because there's thousands of people that aren't Brett. There's thousands of no Bretts at Adepticon. Thousands.
Yeah, but only one.
But only one Brett. So it's a pretty small amount of Brett, quite honestly.
Pretty small. But
your Brett ratio is pretty low.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, so what is it? Like a 2?
A 2.
Yeah.
He's there. You can maybe see a Brett, but you're going to,
Yeah. The Maelstrom Mixer is easily a 5.
The Maelstrom Mixer is peak Brett.
Yeah.
He's going to
be everywhere running
He runs the event. He'll be there every day. There's only 60 tickets, plus probably 20 other people, plus 40 other people at the bar, maybe 60 other people at the bar. So we're talking under probably 200 people, and one of them is Brett.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty high likelihood that you will encounter Brett.
It's 100% that you will encounter
It's
Brett.
almost, over time, if you take time and density, you will encounter Brett at Maelstrom Mixer. Now, the UK, by contrast, I think
Brett.
I think Brett...
Should we even leave it off?
I think... Well, so
I think 0 points.
So I think Brett has been to the UK.
That doesn't mean anything.
And I
this.
think...
Can we start calling it England? We're not going to the UK.
Great Britain.
We're going to England.
They've local Bretts, but... So it's fair that we might see a little bit of Brett in the faces of others.
Okay, so we'll give it a 1.
We'll give it a 1. We might feel like
we might think about Brett, and then we'll see his face in our minds.
The spirit of Brett could be present.
Sorry, Barry. The UK is literally Great Britain. I get it. We're using the wrong word.
Brett has Mayflower family, so he might have. So do you. So he might have ancestors in the UK.
Yeah. So that's a little bit of Brett.
I'd bump him up to a 3.
No.
3.
Absolutely 3. Not. More than at Adepticon? No. Yeah, no. He's lucky he's at a 1.
The spirit of Brett transcends the actual...
Tally this up for us, please. Tally this up, somebody.
Does the spirit of Brett transcend actual Brett? It's kind of the question. Might there feel like there's more Brett in the UK, even though there's actually no Brett there?
I hope we see his face in the sky like Mufasa. Do you think that'll happen? All right. Adepticon.
Maybe.
Thank you, Soup. Somebody listens. Okay. Adepticon has 15 points. Maelstrom has 25. What's the UK?
The UK, he's going to put some number that makes it win, even though it's wrong.
69. Okay, 17. Thanks for
Paul.
doing the math, you guys. Okay, so Adepticon is the loser.
Yeah, great. I'm so excited to be going, Hank and team. I really am. Sorry about this.
It's gonna be great.
Had we
It's
picked
gonna be
had we
great.
picked cheese curds as one of the things we were rating, Adepticon would have won.
Oh,
They eat cheese curds.
whoops.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, guys. It was fun judging events next to an entire country. Ugh, I need to fix the date. I'm so annoyed at myself for getting I don't know why I put that the 4th. We're going to Warhammer World on the 5th. We hope to see you there.
On
we can get
May-
a good picture. Not May.
May 4th.
April
5th.
5th.
Okay.
We're going to be at Warhammer World 2025. Right? How's your stuff going anyway?
It's good. So
I'm putting the camera on you because why not?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm kind of just doing this thing where I put 4 together with plastic glue, and then I go back with those 4, and I'm cleaning up. I will say this is
interesting.
as easy as they are to put together. They have, like, this guy's been finished. If you can see, he's pretty smooth.
They have like old school mold lines.
Old school mold lines.
Like right through the face too. Thanks a lot.
My guys don't have that one, but they have these. Here, I'll show you folks at home. These kind of like creases where you put the arms on are pretty bad. So what I'm doing after I put them together in the plastic glue sets, I put 4 together, then I go back to the first one, and then I kind of like take this heavy grade sanding stick and have a go at it. And then I would take then I'll blow that off, and then take a plastic glue. And then go over it a little bit more just to smooth it out, and then set it down again, go through that process, and then do it one more time with the lighter sanding stick.
I'm choosing all sock hats for my goblins, whatever they are. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
they're
funny.
so cute.
It's good. I'm glad you're doing the sock hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, there was one guy I gave a bald head, and I'm like, he can be the leader or something.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That unit doesn't have leaders.
Okay,
They're
well,
just-
never
they're
mind.
just
Well, you can
insane.
still call him the leader. They just don't get any benefits from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. They're like, okay, we're going to get you guys in a hotel. So there's 2 different hotels that we can put you in, and we're just going to see where there's rooms available. One's called the St. Kate, and then the other one was called the Fister.
Why is it called that?
And I was sort of like, in my mind, at the meeting with Hank and Paul, I was like, boy, I kind of hope we get put in the St. Kate.
No, the Fister is so,
I don't feel
so
like-
much funnier.
I don't feel like talking about.
Well, you don't have to talk about it.
And then
Just like we never had to show Barry's mandrill memes.
right, and then I was gonna make that joke.
did.
Fister, I
We
hardly
wanted
know
to.
her, but it's really bad actually when you make that joke.
Why?
Well, it's like it makes the joke work in a way that's a little intense. Like,
What?
like I don't know. There's other versions of that joke that are just cute and charming and funny, but this one is awful. It's a
Why?
Why is the place called the Fister?
Why is it awful?
Are you messing with me?
No, some people like being fisted.
Well, sure, but I shouldn't make that. I don't want to make that joke.
Oh,
I don't want to
okay.
make fisting jokes all weekend.
Okay.
Now what am I gonna do?
Come up with another one.
What am I gonna do all weekend?
What are you going to do all weekend? You're going to get fisted at the Fister. You and Saray are sharing a room, right?
Let's get fisted. That's what Saray and I. That's what I'm gonna say.
Every day you wake up and you're like, bam, let's get fisted.
That's what I'm gonna say.
High five.
That's what I'm gonna say whenever Saray and I need to go back to the hotel. I'm like, all right, you ready to go get fisted?
Zell Nasty. Thanks for your free super chat. Guys, use your free super chats. It's like the end of the month. Come on. 19 months as a lab mandrill. My favorite Star Wars character is Kit Fisto.
I think it's actually Fister.
Okay.
Oh no, it is like it's like my last name with a P.
Oh.
Yeah. Which
That's what Soups is saying. Okay, yeah.
Which probably means it's like
Well, too bad.
which
You still get to make your jokes.
yeah. Which yeah. There's
Yeah.
a few last names
So it
like
must
that.
be a name,
Phelps
yeah.
is another one. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll see. Right, like Pfeiffer, I barely know her.
Should we
That's
end?
that's funny.
That's pretty good.
It doesn't really make sense.
No.
That's what makes it funny.
That's
When
why
you
we
say
like it.
Fister, I hardly know her.
No,
It's pretty,
Fister is great.
It's pretty.
I'm
it's
sorry.
Pretty rough.
I think it's good. Pretty rough. I mean, like, why? It's fine.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, maybe you just don't get.
Anyway, I think we should end this poll.
Oh yeah. So speaking of,
You split the Y vote.
but it's still
Still
lost.
1-1, yeah.
So Milwaukee is nicknamed the Cream City.
This is real.
This is a real thing. I did look up some facts about Milwaukee because I'm going there, and so I like to know things about places I go. I use my gather information skill check and go on the internet, specifically Wikipedia, and pretty much read the Wikipedia about the city I'm going to. So apparently there's like a type of clay in southeast Wisconsin that is cream colored, and that's the clay that was used in a lot of the buildings. So I'm anticipating seeing a lot of cream when I'm in Wisconsin.
What kind of cream?
It has nothing to do with the dairy industry, which is what you probably are thinking. Because of Wisconsin's dairy pedigree being robust. But it's not the case. It's called the Cream City because of the clay used in many
fisting, creaming, so many
of the buildings.
Interesting topics today.
Yeah. I think they should rename Adepticon Cream City Dream. Cream City, the Cream City Con. Cream City Smash.
CCC. No, yeah,
Cream
City.
Cream City
Triple
Blast.
C.
Cream City, the Cream City Blast.
Sure. Why not?
Fawn statue. Oh yeah, I guess Happy Place, or what's it called? Happy Days.
Happy Lemon?
Happy Days took place.
Oh, Happy Days. Okay. Took place at Adepticon?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, at Adepticon.
I didn't know it was that old.
The Cream City.
Wait. Did I do this right?
When I'm at the airport and people are asked randomly, since
How
I
your
guess
burger
that's a
is?
thing that people do at airports where we're going, should I say the Cream City, sir?
Yes, you should. Okay, no, I didn't do this right.
I'm headed to the Cream City.
Yeah. Yep.
Cities either have a nickname that like
Adepticon.
cities either have a nickname and they're like known for that and they like get away with it.
Like the Windy City.
Like the Windy,
Chicago.
you have to be kind of a big city to do it. I think really the only 3 in the U.S. that get away with it are the Big Apple, which nobody in New York would ever call it that. The Windy City, which I'm guessing nobody in Chicago would ever call it that. And also the Big Easy, which is what they call New Orleans. And again, I've never heard that term when I was in Louisiana. I think it's
covered in cat hair.
It's like, yeah, it's like an outside thing. All these terms probably are. Oh, City of Brotherly Love. That's true.
Oh, yeah, Philly.
Philly.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, they use that one because of how hilarious it is. Yeah,
it's very ironic.
Yeah, Baltimore's nickname is the Charm City. I've never really felt that was a good nickname for it or that anyone uses that nickname.
Which one? Sorry.
Charm City is Baltimore.
What's that? Oh, okay.
I don't know why. It's not a particularly charming
I don't know
city.
San Jose's. Yeah.
San Jose probably doesn't have one. It's newer.
Oh,
they call it the capital of Silicon Valley.
I guess.
And by they, I mean... Here, I'll look it up. By they, I mean San Jose. San Jose nickname.
Hey Siri, what is San Jose's nickname? Siri doesn't know.
All dumb. The capital of Silicon Valley. Teal Town. That's probably...
the Sharks.
The Sharks.
Yeah.
Fin City, because of the
Sharks.
Sharks. And Man Jose. We have heard Man Jose. Hey Siri, shut up. We have heard Man Jose before.
Kim Merrick's. Oh my God.
Yeah. Hey Siri, shut up. Hey Siri, stop. Oh my god.
Keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest today.
Let me get one to plug it.
Jesus.
Terrible product. Siri.
We gotta get that out of here.
We should just turn it off.
Just use the blue speaker that we have for music in here. It doesn't talk back or just join in on the episode.
What were we talking about?
Man Jose.
Man Jose, right. Because there's like, what, twice as many men here as women or something?
Yeah, because,
some crazy stuff.
Because of the tech industry,
yeah.
it's disproportionately male. And then they all get sad and whiny and they can't find a girlfriend and, you know. Anyway, if you go to a bar, if you're going to Maelstrom Mixer and you go out to a bar, you can look forward to a little bit of that. That'll happen.
What will happen? See a lot of
It'll
men?
be mostly men.
Oh, sure.
And they'll be sad and lonely.
Yeah, ladies have their choice.
Yeah.
Polly.
It's like the docks. It's like going down to the docks.
Thanks for your super chat, but we did unplug Siri, so joke's on
Hey
you.
Siri, how many rats fit on a bike? Well, there are other Siris in here. There's my phone. There's both our phones. There's my watch.
Yeah.
There are plenty of other opportunities.
Yeah, I have my phone, but I'm not going to get it out.
I'm going to let Saray tell his own bike rat story.
Yeah, we want to hear about the rats, Saray.
It was
please
a pretty funny story. And it was stressing him out a lot yesterday. It was one of the most stress. Our game was stressful too, that him and I played. But
yeah.
It was a real good one, and it came down to everything right at the end. And it was a 1-point game. But I think that combined with us going to Adepticon, combined with the bike rat situation he has to deal with, is putting him over the edge. I think it's the most stressed we've ever seen.
Saray. What a treasure. Molecule. Hey, Molecule, thanks. Change Siri's activation word to something that would never come up, like Fister. Hey, Fister. What's the weather like?
You can't.
You can't. We've tried. Like, I would love to change the word to something that doesn't sound like Saray, but it's impossible. Like, come on, guys. Get it together.
What about sack?
Sack. or
reckon.
Beg? I don't know. No, there's only a setting for you to just say Siri instead of Hey Siri. That's it. Those are your options. Like, Siri or Hey Siri.
They introduced that. They thought they were being really cool. Hey,
Real
we just
clever.
cut your efficiency.
Real clever there.
We just doubled your efficiency. Say one word now.
It means so many things. We have fan stuff. Should we get to it?
Oh, it's way
or
too
is it
early
too
for
early?
fan stuff.
Okay, sorry guys.
Jesus.
I don't know. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Not really.
Well,
there's not a lot of fan stuff this week.
Oh. I thought it was an average amount.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess it is. I do listen. My last name can be kind of goofy, but I do think that if I made a hotel and my last name was Fister, I'd be like, use it. Yeah, I'd be. We're gonna call this Riverwalk.
How old is?
We're gonna call this hotel the Riverwalk.
How old is the hotel?
I don't know. Let's see. It looks beautiful. It's cream colored.
Of course, it's the cream city.
It's actually cream colored inside too.
Oh my gosh. Hey Siri, do I have a large amount of fan stuff or average?
Look how cream colored it is.
Yeah, it's very creamy.
Look, everything is cream colored. Mm-hmm. The rooms are cream colored. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what Saray and I's room is gonna look like.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's meme it. Let's put both of you in bed.
Not yet. And I'm not doing that right now. Okay.
You guys look up the hotel and please make a meme with Zach and Saray in their beds like this.
Fister Hotel in Milwaukee. Okay.
All right, Zach's just on his phone for the rest of the stream.
The historic Pfister
Oh,
Hotel.
it's historic.
1893.
That's cool, I guess.
Do you think in 1893...
They knew what fisting was? They probably did it, but they probably didn't call it that.
Yeah, well...
What would they have called it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
My guess is...
When you shove your entire fist into somebody else's body.
I don't know what else you call that.
What? Well...
Under any circumstance.
Yeah. I don't know. What else would you call it? I mean, they used to call the female orgasm like female hysteria, right? Or when girls are horny. It's like, what's wrong with them? Well,
that's bad.
Here's a tool to take care of that.
Yeah.
It vibrates.
Here's a... Yeah. So, I don't
Hey,
know.
Willow.
Well, I guess what we could all... I guess what we could also look up... I guess what we could also look up is what did they used to call fisting?
Hey Siri, what did the early pioneers call fisting?
Early pioneers specifically.
I'm thinking of like the wagon trains crossing.
Yeah, what did those people call...
like dying. They're all starving to death, but they're all fisting each other. In their.
I mean, they don't have to be
called?
doing that. I just want to know what they
Calistoga
call
wagons?
it.
Is that the right word?
I just want to know what they call it.
What else would you call it? I don't know. Something about stretching, maybe. It could be it. Like, I imagine it'd be something very, like descriptive of what is happening. Anyway.
like it currently is.
Well, I guess. But no, because fisting is not an action that people just like do. Like not everybody does that. So it doesn't really describe anything.
Oh my God. Do you... Okay. Slight change of topic,
Thank
but
you.
not really. Just going down the rabbit hole even further.
Oh, okay.
So in the U.S., I don't know. This is definitely an American thing, and it might specifically be a Californian thing. But there are these job applications. I think it's like a California state government thing, where the job explains all the stuff you might have to do.
Oh my God, get in there.
Have you ever seen these, Meg?
That's
So,
what she said.
like, for example,
What?
they tried job applications for California state government jobs. They show you, which includes like teaching stuff. They tell you and talk about all the things you might have to do.
Yeah.
Okay. And they like, okay, so I'll give you guys an example and then we'll go into some of the lexicon they use because it's pretty wild. An example is like, you wouldn't think of it. It's a good example. Sorry. It's a very good example of government doing a really bad job at something really helpful. So, for example, if you're going out for like a teaching job, they mention that you might have to lift stuff. And that's the thing, because you wouldn't really think about that when you're like going for a teacher job. And you might be like 60 and you might be 65 and maybe have some disability or something like that. And so the state government jobs want to just make it aware that, listen, for this job, you might have to lift 20 pounds.
What are we talking about here?
Well, so the way...
Where is this going?
The way that they then do it is they'll use like things, like one of the ones they use is fingering.
Oh,
and so
got it.
they'll be like
Okay.
constantly...
Came full
You will
circle.
be constantly fingering. And they do stuff like... the fingering is one they use, or like using your fingers, like constantly using your fingers. And like, so the state jobs end up with these like really filthy descriptions because they have like,
Oh, this just in. The race bike is secured and it might have a leak.
we're going to get back to you on that leak. But we will update.
Leaking rats.
We will update you as soon as we know more. Anyway, my point is, look up
we're back
like
to
these
this.
state jobs, and it's just like
It says fisting on it, I think.
I don't
is
think
where we're
fisting
going.
ever happens, but fingering happens, and there's
I mean,
other
that's
ones
good
too,
too.
like thrusting, constant thrusting. I'm serious. I'm not making this up. Like if your job, because it'll be like a state government job where you're like having to do some kind of manual labor. And it'll be like heavy thrusting is involved in this job, like all over the place. I'm not making this up.
I love that. Oh my God. That's pretty great.
It's not constant molecule. Look some of them up. Look up like California state jobs and like What you're looking up is the physical demands for different jobs. And don't look up ones that you think will have high physical demands, like working, I don't know, or like look up, sounds like my Tinder. That's pretty good, Barry. Look up like something like clerical work at like in Sacramento and like in the state capitol, right? It does not thrusting, but there are different ones that are similar to thrusting.
So you're lying.
I'm not lying. But I don't remember the exact ones they use.
Okay.
But they get pretty uncomfortable.
Okay.
Touching.
There may be touching involved in this job.
Like constant, and they say things like constant, so it makes it like
constant touching is what they say.
I'm trying to think what the one constant
I don't
one
believe you. All right, we need proof, or else this isn't. The burden of proof lies with you.
Yeah, I'll look it up after the stream.
So don't make Molecule do it. After the stream, you said. Like right now. The stream's just over. All right, I gotta look this up.
Right,
see you later.
No
Be creative and all that shit.
No fan stuff. Bye.
Yeah. This is where Zach has gotten his warped view of office work from. Yeah, pretty much.
Constant.
Just looking at job descriptions and imagining it says the word thrusting.
Constant blowing.
I expect you to find an example and share it in our Discord. There are things called channels in our Discord.
I know how channels work.
Depending on what you find, it might make sense for memes or general. Those are the two channels you might want to waffle between. Do you remember?
Yes, I know how it works. I will take a look.
Okay.
I will look for some California state government jobs. And I will let you know.
You'll find it.
Listen to a Katie Lang song. Pretty good. Molecule working on his Type 5 again today.
God, here we go. Okay, now can we do fan stuff? You really don't want to do fan stuff.
No, I just can't. Of course, I'm gonna do fan stuff. Yeah, I think.
Speaking of fan stuff, so this week coming up. Do a lot of fan stuff, like do your stuff and submit your pictures and all that, because we're going to have it on a slideshow at Adepticon. It'll be like on the waiting screen, so there will be that slideshow of your guys' work, so a lot of people will see it.
Yeah, and
get a lot of stuff done.
We'll get like 3-4 times our normal viewership, so like it's like 100 people.
Put your name on it too.
Like
100 whole people.
Like 100 people might see this.
Shut up.
All right, here we go.
Yay!
Wait. This is Dandelion. Leo and Dandelion.
Yeah. Was this I think this was a commission.
It might have been. Yeah. I don't actually know. I mean, it's Orky, duh. But I know that. But I don't actually know if this is purely scratch built or not. Or is not scratch built, but is like converted. Because I don't really know these kits that well.
That's so cute.
I know it's a Kilocan.
And he did the checker pattern.
I guess I'm just used to seeing Dread.
Deaf
Deaf Dread. I don't know if it's a Deaf Dread or Kilocan.
I'm like, what's Deaf Fred?
But I guess I'm just not used to seeing them with all guns. Maybe that's the meta right now. Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh.
Oftentimes they have like buzzsaw arms and like chainsaw arms and stuff like that.
Oh.
Like zzz.
Maybe it's a kit bash. I don't know.
Or it just might be the way he armed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, it looks good. I like the green. I like the little splash. I like the little cream city of color right in the middle there. Right in the middle of a cream city, there's some red and green, and I like that. Moot green, if I'm correct. Mm-hmm. A classic. This looks nice.
Yeah. I forgot I had the mouse.
Quietly waiting.
Oops. All right.
Analysis complete.
This is Midgard.
I like his.
I love how freaking bright blue these are.
I like his bases too.
Oh, and then like the chest is just slightly lighter. It looks like I like these.
The
They're
chest
fun.
is cream.
It's like really vibrant and sticks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should rank all these today on
They're
how much cream they
favorite.
got into each one, and he did get a little cream in here.
What?
I like the bases. I like the weapon. Yeah, these guys just look great. It's a great mod. It's a great kit too.
Yeah.
They're scary. getting smashed.
They're my favorite.
By that big thing. Look at these guys. Really nice work on the. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. The mouse is being like. I really like the. I'm looking at their bracelets and jewelry and stuff. If you look closer, you can actually see he did get a little bit of verdigris and stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't show up great on the pictures,
bracelets
but
look really nice.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like
you don't see them quite at first, but when you look, yeah.
So are you running these as spawn or regular Crocs and Wars?
I don't know. I don't know the difference. Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's just the heads.
Oh, okay.
But I mean.
Or the weapon? I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's that. Well, 1/3 has a different weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not all of them.
Oh, this is Molecule.
Oh my god, I know. Look at these Thousand Suns.
He's a number of Thousand Suns he's finished, including some characters.
Cool.
I saw these, and then I went down a little further, and I saw the characters. And I was kind of like, well, the characters are nice because you get this up-close view of one guy. But I don't know, I was very drawn to these
It's
5.
hard, because they're all so good, and you want to show them all.
Yeah, I thought this picture was my favorite, showing all 5. I really like what he's doing with the bases. It's very weird.
Yeah, that
very
like
creepy.
It reminds me of Saray's skin.
Yeah.
Knight. I love that texture. It's so cool. How did you do it, Molecule? Is it a stamp or I don't know?
It looks like, quite frankly, it looks like a level, like in Doom 2, back in the 90s. There's like this, the 28th out of 30th level was called the Spirit World or something like that, and it's like all this skin all over the place on the walls, and I remember it, and it kind of reminds me of that. Although that was more cream colored.
Oh my god,
this is
more
red.
cream.
Yeah, and to Polly's point, not a lot of cream on these guys.
Oh, resin bases. Okay, so he bought them.
Yes. Yeah,
yeah, I love those. They're very cool.
Zach's luggage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice, obviously, Molecule. This is
This
Chef.
is Chef's, and this Chef was like, "This is my best piece I think I've ever done."
It's
That's what
good.
he said.
It's good.
Yeah, this is a good shot of it.
Look at the base.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The base is very cool.
You can see all the detail he put into the whole thing. Oh, look at this. I don't know what do you call it. Sword,
They're like
knife,
glaive.
glaive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's really nice non-metallic metal he's got going on there.
Yeah, Chef's a great painting. He paints pretty quick too. I really like the base on this. Like what's going on?
The little pool.
The pool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It looks really good. That looks really good. Not a lot of cream, but he didn't know we were doing that when he submitted it, so that's okay.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Maybe next time.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're prepping for our trip to Cream City. Here's some cream.
You guys gonna cream your pants when you get there?
Who's this from?
Oh.
I don't think I picked this one.
No, this is
must have
Pat
came in
C.
earlier,
Yeah,
too. Oh, okay.
I always grab anything that I see in the morning that we didn't get last night.
He's got a lot of like
Or the night
he's
before.
got a lot of like skin
Aren't those cool?
skin undertone
Hey,
stuff
Jordan.
going on in here. You know what I mean? Like he's got like the
Oh
red
yeah,
and
it's
the pink.
really,
Like he really
good
built
skin.
that up. He really
it's
built
very
that up.
cool, and like the way he's painted it, it's very expressive.
Yeah.
It looks great.
It's
I
cream,
love
but
it.
it's a complex
Oh my God.
cream, and I appreciate that about it.
So does that make the cream value go higher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's funny, these are old kits. A lot of people think they're gonna get redone when to make look more like the Blood Pelt Hunter and the kind of their shape and form. But I still like the Ogre kit, this old Ogre kit. I love these guys. And yeah, he did a really good job on them. The skin is quite great. Honestly,
Yeah.
I really like it. I'm trying to look at some things other than the skin because that's kind of what I've been focusing on here. There's good. He did. It looks like he did. Pat, did you do your like OSL from their fire sticks with a brush, not an airbrush? I've been enjoying that more, to be honest with you. Doing kind of OSL like this with a dry brush. I actually think you get a little. Maybe the first coat I can put down with an airbrush. But after that, I like going dry brush. It hits the edges better, and I think it just looks better. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, it's nice.
Little grot on the back. Look at even the little grot on this the Noblar.
I know, it's so cute.
You see the little red
His
he
little
put on his
friend.
nose.
Yeah,
and the
yeah, it
elbows.
looks great.
Yeah, he didn't miss any details. Okay, very nice. This is Filippo.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, really nice. His bases are
Yeah,
still
I love
super,
the bases.
super interesting.
And I love that I still really like the blue eyes against the orange.
Well,
so nice.
I want to point out, I think one of the things he does really incredible is his verdigris. It's subtle. It's not overused. It's got in the right spots. He's got it leaking. He's got gravity is an effect.
He's got gravity.
I mean, it's important, right? You can see it's like trickling
Gravity
down.
is important.
Gravity's
It'll
important.
float away.
There's a small amount of a highlight cream going on, but other than that, not a lot of cream. So something to think about, Filippo, for next time.
More cream. Filippo, we're gonna go to Italy next year. Hopefully
Yeah.
we see you.
Yeah, that'd be
I know
fun.
it's a big place.
That'd be fun. Actually, oh my God, I need to
What?
learn Italian.
Chimerics. You can spot this
Yeah.
a mile away.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So cool.
I think
looking.
he said he's moving on. Maybe Chimerics. I can't remember. Like I think this is like a picture of all of his Emperor's Children together.
Also, they work under like black light.
Yeah. So he has pictures of both in the
Yeah.
Discord.
You gotta check it out.
Discord, check it out. But
It's very cool.
sorry, Mike. Yeah, that's right. There's new Emperor's Children coming out. I like the glaive. I like this like yellow and black speckly kind of crackling effect thing you have going on. Mm-hmm. Very cool. Do you get to play under a black light ever, Chimerics? Like in your place or wherever? Do you have a place that you get to actually do that? That'd be cool. Very nice work. Oh, this is Polly.
Yeah. Polly did this, and also some terrain.
Yeah, these are Arvis lighters,
local-
which are...
Yeah.
This is for what? Aeronautica?
Oh, is that what they're from?
They're small.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize this was Aeronautica.
Yeah. Yeah. He took this picture, and these look great.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they're
really
nice.
nice distressing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good
Epic.
level because it's not too
Not
much
Aeronautica.
where they're all like crumbling.
Not
and
Aeronautica.
Not Legion Imperialis. Yeah. And I like the windshields as well. There's a lot of ways to do windshields that are hard.
These are so nice.
And to me, it looks like he did them in a way that probably didn't cause him to pull his hair out, but still looks really effective, which is good because you can do way too much on windshields, or you can do this and it looks great, which is, I think, better. Yeah, lots of cream. Good cream.
Oh
Also, I was kind of looking at his picture last night to see if I could read any of the text in the background to see what kind of insane ramblings he might have. But I can't.
Can't?
Because
Oh,
I
bummer.
can't read. Okay, here we go. This one I want to talk about.
This is
By the way,
Nick's.
really, that is really nice work, Polly. I really like those. I don't know how many of those you even need for a game. We know so little about Legion Imperialis. This is Nick, BioNick.
Math notes.
BioNick
Yeah.
got commissioned to paint for like a natural...
Like a nature center.
Nature center
Yeah.
type thing, which is super cool. I think he did a good job. This is the Atlantic wolf fish that he painted.
And it's very dumb looking. The
It
fish
is
itself,
a
not
very
the paint
it is a
job.
very dumb looking fish. He showed it to us when he finished it. And I was like, wow, that's a really dumb looking fish. And then we started talking about how most fish are pretty dumb looking. But this one I think is a little more
Particularly
in the dumb
dumb looking.
We should do that soon, Meg. We should do a ranking how dumb fish look.
Oh.
And do a bunch of different fish.
We'll do a Deepkin episode, yeah.
Yeah, and then when we're doing Deepkin, that's a good idea. How dumb are the fish? So this was a lot of airbrush, and I don't know, folks at home, if you have airbrush. Okay, I want to chat about this a little bit because I think Nick did really good work, and there's this case to be made that if you're airbrushing something that actually isn't like a GW model, or let's say other really highly detailed models like Kingdom Death, or even some Corvus Belli stuff, but you take an airbrush to something that's really big and not that detailed, or maybe small and not very detailed, like a Reaper miniatures model or something like that, and your airbrush actually starts to become you realize that those changes in elevation, I guess, and texture on the model are really helpful, not just for airbrush but for brush work in general, right? And when you have to airbrush and work on and even brush, just like this is pretty close to a canvas. It's just flat. And it makes it kind of a challenge. It seems like it would be easier, but in some ways it gets
There's some
gets
texture.
harder. There is some texture, yeah.
Yeah. It's very different painting on something large than a tiny model.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but I guess what I'm saying is you think it's going to be easy, but there is actually hard elements. It presents its own challenge,
Sure.
which is not just having flat space. Like you really have to be on your shading game. And Nick's a great painter. He did a great job on this. This is a dumb as fuck looking fish though, Nick.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. But yeah, it's endangered, and I'm kind of like, yeah. This is something new.
Flamers.
This is something new, and it's super cool.
Okay, let's talk
There
about
we go.
it.
That's it.
Sherfrowski Cult.
Sherfrowski Cult of Nine was his name. I'm guessing that has to do with being a Tzeentch fan, because 9 is Tzeentch's sacred number. Yeah, these flamers are cool. I feel like I said this on almost every single thing we've seen today, but I really love the bases.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's like that crackle effect. I love that. I love the blue and the like hyper blue and pink neon thing going on. I love these little guys.
Flamers.
I think they're so cute.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed playing Graham when he was like, what was I was destroying these, right? And then they turn into like the little blue ones.
No,
Is
not
that
these.
them?
That was the horrors.
Oh, that's the other one. Sorry.
These ones are the ones that actually, like the one thing in his army that does damage.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But I thought the models were so cute. I love how the flames coming out of them. I love this blue and pink scheme.
I really like
so
I
much.
really like this like magenta. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are great and nice to have you posting Call
Yeah.
to 9 and we appreciate it.
Hope we see more.
Yeah, hope we see more. Keep it up. Looks great. Here we've got
This soy sumer.
Yeah, because
I haven't seen you in a while, soy. I love this Lumineth.
Me too. Again,
And
bases.
like the
super
bases
cool.
are cool. Your metallic looks so nice. I'm like, should I go back and just do straight metallic? Yeah, I really like it. And you're smart about the trim. You're just leaving some of it. That's great. I like totally respect that now that I've been working on this for like months. That's really pretty. I love the scheme too.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. The
Yeah.
flag.
And then the feathers are kind of like the box art where it's like the stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, those feathers like that, I find those a little more challenging to paint than you might think they are. You've been painting them.
Yeah.
Well, what I'll say is you look at those feathers like that, and you're kind of like, oh, I can just paint this and then drop a wash in here and be done with it, and then like a highlight, and it doesn't work that well. Like you kind of really need to go in and paint these.
I see.
Is what I find. It's the only way to actually make them look good. It looks like that's sort of what Soy Simmer has done here. I've struggled to. You look at it and you think you can get away with some quick techniques on it.
Tell me about it.
I've
Never, ever do a speed paint on a Lumineth model.
I've struggled to make that work. Okay, this is Tivenya?
Sorry, what?
Tivena?
Tavenna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these are cool. He said this is his last 40K stuff for a while. We've seen some of this before.
These are red. Are they blood angels? Anytime I see red, I'm like, blood angels.
I'm looking for
Like a blood
insignia,
drop
and I
or
actually don't
something.
see any.
I don't
Yeah.
either, yeah. I like the bases on these.
He's got like this kind of like comic style almost on these guys, right? Look at the bases. You see he has like he's showing the magenta, but he's just not showing it in a fade. He's showing it more in like blocks, which I really think is cool. It's a style choice, but I do like it. They are blood angels, Soup says.
Okay.
Yeah,
Meg was right.
They look great. Be interested. I don't know if we've seen a vehicle from him. I would like to see a vehicle. I think we maybe have. I think it's Heresy. Also, Soups. This is Tartaros armor on the right, and then on the left looks like a Mark III. This looks like the box. That's from the box. That's from Prospero Burns, I think, or Prospero box. Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool.
That's our fan stuff.
That's our fan stuff. We did it.
And
You
really
did
quickly, before we head to bingo, we should talk about why we're so cool.
Yeah,
Because we just did fan stuff, and that's something we just do. Like, you don't have to be a member to do that. You just hang out in our Discord, and we'll share your work.
Yeah, you just have to post in our
You
Discord.
just post, and then we'll share it. And we do normal hobby hangouts all the time. Like, honestly, we'll probably jump in after this because we actually like hanging out with you. And then hobby challenges, which we'll talk about next. We have a hobby bingo challenge going on. But yeah, once you become a member, you get extra perks. And there they are. I don't know if I need to read them to you. You can just read it yourself.
You can read them yourself. Our newest one, AOS list submission
for mandrels. Yeah.
If you're a mandrel, get a list in. Send a list in, folks.
Yeah, we would love to see some of your weird lists and, you know, try and play it if we want to. But yeah, that's a new channel in our Discord, Zach. So it's a channel,
I know,
which is like basically a thread.
I saw it.
Of conversation on a specific topic.
I've been monitoring it.
Okay. Yeah, so there's that. And then we have also started doing practice games every so often. There's no like commitment there, but we do it every so often. And that's for the mandrels to enjoy in Discord, and then you can actually harass us out loud. So
we're kind of working on that, how we facilitate those and how we get those. They're meant to be casual for us and not a lot of work for us, quite frankly, but just something we share with you. But we still want them to have some degree of viability as far as like being able to watch and enjoy, and it's not just like two lunatics in a Discord playing Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
So we are kind of working on it, and it's good anyway. It's a lot of our tech is stuff we're working on right now all the time.
Yeah.
So we are excited for more of that down the road.
Yeah. Should we talk about bingo in the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, let's talk about bingo.
Okay. Go ahead and hit the button. Do you know how to hit the button?
I know how to hit buttons.
It's up here. It's that one. I believe in you.
There we go.
Okay, this model is not easy to put together. Okay, bingo. So we have a new hobby challenge. I guess it's not really new anymore. We kind of made this at the start of the year. But it's bingo. And there's Liberty Fires right there in the center. He will give you a bingo card, or he will help you get a bingo card, I guess. And then you can start chipping away at it. Okay. So as you go through your bingo card, post your progress in our Discord channel. So this is like a thread where people communicate on a specific topic.
Got it.
So that'll be bingo, and we'll share your progress on stream. But then when you complete a bingo, the mods, Liberty, you have some catching up to do. You get a badge for your accomplishment, and there are a few badges included. So 1 bingo line, 6, or the whole bingo board. And here's what people have submitted. There's Polly's. Now with this segment, we tend to make fun of the cards themselves.
Yeah.
Like how good.
We got to Chef enough that he cleaned his act up.
Yeah.
Well, look at this.
This is nice, the diamonds.
It's nice,
They're convenient.
But
what does the gray circle mean? Maybe they're going to work on it next.
Who's this?
This is Liberty.
Oh, Liberty.
Liberty put pictures of his,
molecule.
Took that from me.
My thing about molecules is how many times does he sit there and put another layer on it? What's he doing while he does that?
What's he doing?
Yeah, he's like, oh, it needs another layer. Oh, it needs another layer. Oh, it needs another layer.
I get that.
Look at this guy. This one, Chef cleaned his act up. Yeah, the diamonds are good. But I'm kind of like nerd, you know?
Nerd.
And then here, Liberty.
For doing a good job.
Pictures of the things that go there. That you came up with that. Yeah. Look at
that. Liberty came up with it. Got it.
No, you did.
No, Liberty says he did.
Oh, I see.
See? He wouldn't lie. Liberty's not a liar.
Oh, my God.
He's many things, but not a liar.
I'm going to be one of those inconvenient people that suddenly drops my bingo card like totally filled out.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Oh my God, I've painted so many
I know, and
things.
you haven't been sharing it anywhere.
Units, models, no vehicles from me. But is it a vehicle or monster? I don't know if I've done a vehicle or monster.
Guys, the nice thing about this is that you're really only competing with yourself. I mean, you can choose a bunny rabbit if you want from our server to chase. But this is really just a way to motivate you to keep on keeping on with your hobbying. Yeah. I think
turtles. I did the turtles. He's right.
Polly's
right. I've done a turtle because I did the Leviathan. I did the Adepticon.
You did the Adepticon.
Yeah.
Well, I can't.
I love
this
these.
guy is taking forever to dry.
I
so
had
I'm
a
not
hunch.
gonna finish
I had a
him.
hunch like one or two of them would be super annoying to assemble.
Yeah. His like skirt and his leg and his head and his body. It's like too fragile. There's too much stuff.
But man, I gotta say, I love these little goblins.
They're cute. I almost finished.
Graham's gonna
this guy had I was really hoping to finish today.
I've only honestly done 4. But I'm trying to actually, I'm trying to do a really good job on the seams. Mm-hmm. And it actually takes kind of a lot of work, I will say that. The model's like kind of easy to put together. It's very easy to put together.
Yeah.
But then it takes a lot of cleanup.
Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup. I like cleaning up the parts and then putting them together. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I also got 4 done, and one of them was just one piece. I would have had 5, but he's troublesome. What are you looking for?
My clippers?
These?
Yeah, because you have clippers over there. So
they're right here. Yeah, I've been using them.
Oh.
I don't know why those were here.
Those are.
You did that.
Well, but
Don't accuse me of stealing your clippers.
well, those blue clippers over there are the really nice ones. The single blade.
Well,
They should theoretically leave
I see.
less of a thing when you cut, so it's like less to clean up.
I guess it's fine.
The idea.
Did we do it?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
We did it. How are you feeling, Meg?
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
I feel great. I'm going to the UK this week. I'm so excited. This Friday, I'm leaving.
You're leaving this Friday.
And you're leaving Tuesday.
Tuesday, Serena. Headed to Adepticon.
Yeah.
If you're going to be there, please. So, listen, I will say this. On Thursday and Friday, we're going to be streaming AOS Champs. So you know where we're going to be. I just dropped his arms. You know where we're going to be. If you see us streaming, go ahead and walk up to us.
Yeah, it's fine.
And it's fine. One, if you start talking, the mic probably won't pick it up. But even if it does, not a big deal. We'll probably be on mute most of the time anyway, letting the players talk. And if you show up, we can easily, boom, put the mic on the top down, and one of us can follow. We can say hi and chat to you. So don't feel like we're not approachable because we're streaming, even though it kind of looks like we would be.
Yeah, and at some point they're going to set up a time to take a big group photo, hopefully in front of our studio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll have the banner. Oh, whoops, we got to figure that one out.
Yeah, maybe the other.
Yeah.
One. No,
so you
maybe,
guys,
maybe
just
not sure on that.
Come say hi.
That's not a mega priority, but we'll see if we can fit it. And
sure
I will
we
say
will.
this: that's on Thursday and Friday. Saturday,
Yes.
same thing. When we're streaming Spearhead, most likely, I think that's what we're going to be doing. Same thing. Sunday, you see us around, please come say hi. We like that. Wednesday, don't come anywhere near us. We're going to be setting up. We're going to be stressed the hell out. And if you see us and we're doing things,
No, they can come see you. Just bring like a frappuccino or something.
yeah, not
I'm like, if I was there,
if you
that's
see us and we're like,
oh, you can stay.
then you just come say hi real quick. But if you see us and we're sitting there laughing, that probably means we're set up and just BSing. Sorry, and I just testing things out.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
But thank you as always for being here
hanging
with us
out.
today. Anything else, Meg?
I want to jump into Hobby Hang after this. So
Okay, well,
maybe we'll see you guys
I want
there.
to have some lunch.
And then we'll eat first. Yeah, that's normal. But that's it.
Okay.
Be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and always be creating. Bye.